Should I turn my SUV into a camper? Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about the changes that are happening with my car camping setup, what I'm going to do with my Chevy Trailblazer, what the next steps are going to be after this. This is going to be an entire series, so I hope that you stick around. And if you're new here, my name's Diane and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas, where I travel around southern Nevada, even northern Nevada sometimes, California, Arizona, and Utah, and show you some amazing places that you can get outside and enjoy some nature. So now I've got to clean out the back of my vehicle and then I will let you know what I'm doing along the way. Don't you just hate unpacking after several camping trips? I couldn't even put my tent away because where we were camping was just so full of stickers that I didn't want to poke a hole in it, so I just ended up throwing everything into my car, and that's why it just looks like a disaster. And when I got back, I went on a good hiking trip afterwards. So yeah, I just hate unpacking after a camping trip. Even though most of the time I do stay organized, this is why I am rethinking my whole car camping setup. Now, I have a lot of trips planned. My channel is growing and I'd like to travel more and spend more time outdoors showing you guys how beautiful the state is and the surrounding areas. So when I go places and I set up a tent and set up camp, I am very quick at setting up a camp, but sometimes I just want to park, sleep, get up early the next morning and do what I gotta do in the area, or I just want to park and explore the area and then be able to just hop into bed without spending any time setting up camp. This doesn't mean that I'm going to quit tent camping, because I absolutely love tent camping, but I believe that tent camping is better when you're going to stay in the area for a little bit longer than just a night, or even, you know, just a few hours at night and the next day. One thing I need to consider is how much money do I have and how much money do I want to spend. I don't have a lot of money. Doing this on a budget, that is one of the considering factors of whether I want to trade in my car for something else, or maybe just work with what I have and upgrade what I have. So my car needs a few cosmetic repairs, which is nothing major, and the four-wheel drive, there's a solenoid out or something else that's wrong with it that needs to be repaired, and a few other things. I need to put a lift on it and buy new tires. So those were a few things that made me consider purchasing a new vehicle, what the cost would be to either purchase a new vehicle or keep my car running for at least another 100,000 miles. So as you can see right now, I am leaning towards keeping my vehicle and trying to make it run for at least 100,000 more miles, which is, at my rate, probably a good 2 or 3 more years. This is a 2004 Chevy Trailblazer. It actually is a really good vehicle, and to fix some of those things is going to cost me way less than purchasing a vehicle that might have other issues that I don't know about. I'm also not a mechanic, but this vehicle has taught me a lot about mechanics and how to fix certain things. So I'm actually pretty in love with my vehicle. It's taken me everywhere. I've gotten stuck several times, but I plan on preventing that from happening in the future. Like I said, I've learned a lot, and the amount of money that I can put into making this vehicle last is a lot less than purchasing another vehicle with potential problems. Now, what are my plans for this vehicle? Well, I plan on taking the back seats out and building a sleeping platform that trices up or has hinges that come up so that I can access, you know, things that are stored away. I know that there will be plenty of room for me in the back, even for me and one other person. Jocelyn and I have slept in here before with the back seats down and a piece of foam. So I plan on creating a whole little camper SUV out of this. I have some idea. In the next video, I will be taking the seats out and showing you how I do that. I'll be drawing the plans and figuring out what I need to do to create a functional camping SUV that can store a lot of stuff and also keep me comfortable at the same time. So if you guys have any tips, you guys can definitely leave those in the comments. As you can see behind me, the seats do come up, and I'm going to show you how much room is actually underneath these seats where the floorboard is. So I'll definitely have a lot of room once I take out the seat. Now with the seats just laid down and folded up, there really isn't much room for a tall driver in my vehicle. There's enough room for me, maybe someone just a little bit taller. I'm 5'6", but if I were to take these seats out, I could actually move the front seat back a little bit and let someone taller drive the vehicle. Like my boyfriend, if he wanted to come, he could drive the vehicle. And I'm used to sleeping in this with that big thick cushion behind the driver's seat, so you know, I don't really need much room for an actual bed setup. I definitely want to keep these storage compartments behind me available. Maybe not the bottom one, I'm still not sure. With the tricep, it would actually still be available on the bottom, and I want to figure out a way to keep the cubbies available, but I still want to build storage on the side eventually. My next focus is just creating the living space and the main storage compartment underneath the living space. But if you guys have any ideas, like I said, definitely offer them up below. If you want a bumper sticker for yourself, it will help support the channel. They are only $6 with postage included. I've been sending them out the same day that they've been ordered. They're very great quality. I actually messed up and had to move the sticker over, and it's going to stay on. They are excellent quality, and I would really appreciate the support for the channel. But if you don't want to buy a sticker, that's perfectly fine, because you just watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting on the channel really helps me out too. So I really appreciate you watching this video. Next Thursday will be the video where I take the seats out and show you guys the floor plan on this vehicle and what I decide to do. So like I said, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.